All right, 2039. What's up, Diesel? The headband. What are you talking about? Everything's perfectly normal. Hey, what's up, Hope? What's the strap? Hey, what's up, Nick? Hello, Airy Ben. Thank you for the good luck. Well, I'm dressed up as a Link, right? With the Boko
Open your eyes.
hat. I forget what it's called. From Kilton, and
Open
then,
your eyes.
well, I wear a white shirt with a belt to act as Link's, like, he's got like a
That
strap around
is
his
a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
his body for holding weapons and stuff, right? What's up, Blue Sky? Hello, X3. Early stream. No. Wait, did daylight savings happen in Europe? Because it's like 5:30 p.m. I feel like I saw people talking about daylight savings. Because yeah, this is about the same time I normally start streaming. Yeah, no, I normally start stream 5:30ish. Yeah, like if we check, today 5:30, yesterday 5:07, day before 5:08, day before 5:21, day before 5:21, and then 4:49. Now that is an early stream. Sub 5. All right, but I figured for Halloween we would start a new Hundo run. I was thinking about doing this RTA because it's, you know, I don't know, the holiday, and it would be festive. But what I forgot was that I actually signed up for a like front page promotion on Twitch. That will be happening on November 5th. And so I was planning on doing an RTA Hundo run then, which would mean 2 RTA Hundo runs within the span of a week. And, well, I figured that would be a little excessive. So I'm saving the RTA run for then. And instead, we're just doing a regular Hundo run. Why are the Bokas attacking me? I don't know. Must be some sort of glitch. Do they not know?
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Am I from Canada? No, I'm from the other CA. The better CA. I didn't recognize you with that costume on. Yeah. It really makes you think, like, Superman He knew what he was doing. Yo, thank you, Moonlit. But yeah, happy Halloween to all those who celebrate. I was thinking, like, what else could I do? And I think Cell had mentioned, like, if my if my plushes had little costumes, that'd be fun. But I don't think I had anything that could have worked. At least not, like, given one day. The yellow, wow. Not very Halloween spirity. But yeah, RTA, do I think it makes me more consistent? I think there's a chance. Like, I don't know, I've been having trouble with starting day 2 without losing a bunch of time from not being warmed up, where you wouldn't have to deal with that in an RTA run, but potentially you start playing worse the farther in you get. I think that, like, generally I can play pretty well. Given, I don't know, only having to play the game for what, like 14 hours. Because what, my best RTA run, I mean, I've only done a couple of them, but my best one was a 14:56, I think. And that was like after having taken a bit of a break from Hundo, in that I went to GDQ, so I had to practice for that. So yeah, overall, like, I don't know. There's a good shot, I think, that RTA is actually not that much worse, or maybe even better than non-RTA. Hey, what's up, Xander? Well, that's right. We'll be doing, I think, lots of Hundo. I'm not sure if it'll actually make it to, like, the end of the year doing Hundo. What? That didn't work? I feel like that should have worked. But yeah, because that's like, that is kind of a while from now. Another like 2 months. But yeah, I'll be doing like Hundo EX probably. Yo, Ree, thank you for the 13-month resub. Pumpkin guy, hold up. So festive. Okay, this is actually good. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's not like fantastic, but it's not bad, right? It's a low BTB. Yeah, 106. I'll take it. Yeah, there's a separate category for Switch 2. Yeah, if you go to the leaderboard, you can actually see there's a difference between, or there's a different leaderboard for like Switch 1, Switch 2 edition, and yeah, actually, it's probably, I think it's like 1.6, 1.8, and then Switch 2 edition, which would be 1.8, but also 60 FPS and whatnot. So there's like currently 3 different kind of leaderboards. Ow. Never heard of Bogo speak English before? Well, have you tried listening? Maybe if you sat down and listened to them. I see you're dressed as a clown today. Perhaps, Michael. Michael, what's your costume? What are you dressed as? A nerd, probably. Dang. Shots fired. You're also dressed as a clown? Yo, let's go. Did you put on a red nose? That could be a good bit. I dress up as Dinral, and then it's just like a full-on clown costume. Yeah, what's up, Kirby Hee? Soto bit your nose? Why? Oh, Soto. Hey, what's up, Stone? Hello, Eckhouse. Oh. So spooky. No, this is spooky. This cutscene right here. Link's like actually being haunted. Bro, it's bedtime. Okay, but have you considered that for a cat, bedtime is like literally all the time? He already went to sleep multiple times throughout the day. No, this is the Switch 1 edition. Played on a Switch 2. So the Switch 2 edition would be higher frame rate. But the higher frame rate causes complications. Somebody actually did a Switch 2 edition Hundoween the other day. Which I feel like I should go take a look. Try and watch through it. Because I don't actually know what would, or how much would change. Whether or not you would try and like change the route itself was the big difference. The big difference is that wind bombs are different, right? They still work, but all of the setups will give you different launch trajectories. So you have to figure out, how wind bombs work, which is not too bad, but I do think that like mid-airs, mid-airs is something I am curious about because like I was unable to get like consistent good height, and that is pretty important in Hundo, being able to chain mid-airs. But then I think the bigger thing is that it seems that when you have the glider out, your speed decays a lot faster on 60 FPS than compared to 30 FPS. So like every wind bomb that you do is going to be less effective because, while you're gliding, you're slowing down a lot quicker. It's also like it's harder to clip into walls, but that's like not really that big of an issue, I think. Because in Hundo we do a couple of clips, but not that many, and you can still ESC. All right, hopefully I got it. There was a spider. It is spooky season, I guess. Crawling on my monitor. you. Friend? Well, not anymore. Actually, don't need to do that, apparently. Yeah, okay. So my other... Like right here. I guess this works. Maybe they're the same. What's the strap around my shoulder? It's a belt. You know, because Link has a belt. Or whatever you'd call it. A strap for his, equipment. Two, three, four, 5, 7, 8. Right, because I'm Link with the Boko mask. And maybe I have to talk about your behavior. In the corner. Good. Hey, what's up, Morbid? Happy Halloween. He just wants to watch. He's literally like on the screen though, is the problem. Well, I mean, I would have a problem with the spider being anywhere like on my desk. If it's on the ceiling, who cares? For the most part. I mean, I do care, but like not as much. But like literally on the gameplay, you can't even see anything if you're that close. Seatbelt, yes. No, Link has like a belt thing for all his like shield, his weapons. I mean, I wasn't gonna go shirtless Link. That's too early. Okay, this is actually fine. But like even now, you can see he's got like a strap. Did they change the watch streak channel point thing? Because you're gonna get 450 only after a 15 streak? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have been posting their streaks today. I'm not really sure why. What the change was. Okay, what's up, Lux? Dude, Lux. I've been defeated. I'm not gonna complete the set for Pikmin. It's the first time since March, which is like I was a noob, where I'm not gonna get the full monthly event set. I got 19, so it's like not that unlucky. But so it goes. Also, yeah, the Korok at Mount Satori is the first Korok we get. We used to grab the Korok on Plateau at the old man's hut first, but it turns out when you don't have BLSS, it's much harder to grab that one without like losing time. So now we grab it later. I actually never timed the difference, because Ikurapon used to use a different plat route for Hundo, but then you would normally use for like any other category. With the reasoning, I think, being that it was like easier, because you would use getting the tower, like you could warp back to the tower kind of thing. But I tried it because I thought like, oh, is this faster? And then it doesn't seem like it's any faster. In fact, it seems slower, but I don't know, maybe it is easier. But yeah, doing that alternate plat route, you wouldn't get the Korok, where what is it? Yeah, I would always grab the Korok. But I actually don't know how much time you would save, because getting the Korok later is actually not slow at all. Failed 3 consecutive events? Oh no. Yeah, I can see it though. As it gets like colder. And it starts to rain too. Yeah, you would wind bomb from like below cryo up to cryo, and it was like, I don't really know how to make it work. super well. Like, I believe that it's consistent if you put in some practice. Oh, I was supposed to split. But yeah, it didn't seem that hard. It's just like I never figured out how to do it super consistently, and like even with a good segment, I was like losing time. Screw, spring, screw, shaft, and core. Huge. Wait. Trick or treat. This is all treats. That's the good RNG. Oh boy, what am I doing here? That was not correct. I was in fact supposed to turn that one. We are probably fine though, right? Yeah, it's just a little bit slow. Okay, so let's not scare away the fish. I wonder how worth it could be to try and learn some, like, wind bomb here in Kyle 1, just in case you... I mean, I saw I saw Moist practicing it the other day, and it looked really bad. Okay, so this is some time save that I'm getting because last time I think I didn't get enough screws. So I had to kill like 2 guardians instead of 1. Oh, happy Halloween, Vinventure. The end of Paranoia. Yeah, it's a super squinkus. This is probably the most vanilla shrine of the entire run. I mean, Ta Mole, technically. Well, actually, would you count Ta Mole? Well, that one is, like, completely normal, right? So, it's not like you can get more normal than just normal. Only thing would be like... Yeah, no, it's just, like, normal. Yeah, technically, Ta Mole, you, like, run up a slope. Which in theory could be, like, not 100% intended. But also, if they didn't intend for you to be able to do that, then, like, why did they put a slope very conveniently right there? Oh, happy Halloween too. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Tommel. Oh, in this run, Magnesis. we don't cheese it. Okay, that sucks. I think I actually just lost all of the time save that I got from better RNG. Yeah. Yeah, and I guess stasis is also completely vanilla. Whatever. It doesn't matter. That is kind of silly. Oh, also, I'm gonna be losing time here probably, unless I really nail the IST setup. Yo, what's up, Max?
So, you're finally awake. It has been quite a long
Oh,
time.
thank you, Antego.
I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you? Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh. 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 Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, this is not the one. Oops. This is one where you have to say yes and then watch a cutscene. And then you say no.
Oh.
No, you shouldn't.
Oh.
That would be too much. I actually don't know how many rocks, or how many like rock pickup Koroks there are.
Yeah. Ma. Ah. Ma.
Okay, you, 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 you. No! Come on, man. That actually feels so terrible when you do it. You get everything right and then just because the game struggles to keep up. I'm trying to do the menuing as fast as possible, and there's certain menus where it just feels so sticky that I'm mashing B to try and progress the text as quickly as I can. I end up canceling out of the selling prompt, and then I have to redo the whole entire weapon smuggle into. It actually loses quite a bit of time. I would say at least 15 seconds. Four bass, 2 lotus, 2 fangs, 3 talons, 4 and shaft. Save. A lotus ore. Would you reset if you lose 40 seconds due to a mistake? No. I guess it depends on where, technically. 4 bass, 1 horn. 2 lotus, 2 talons, 1 shaft, 4 princesses. Save. Break slots. Load cat. Drop and pick up 8 bass. 2 horns. 4 princesses. 4 lotuses. All of that. Save. Load cac. Eight talons. 4 horns. 4 shafts. And 8 princesses. Okay. There you go. Do you need to get one of every food item in 100%? No. If you type exclamation point 100, the bot will give you the requirements for Hundo. But yeah, like if I lose 40 seconds pretty early in the run, like in the first maybe 30 minutes, then I guess I would probably reset. Try again, but yeah, if I'm like a lot farther in the run, like post 2 hours maybe, a 40-second mistake is like fairly expected. So I wouldn't reset unless it's like a bunch of them. Yo, what's up, Nate? Fire arrow. I think I'm gonna lose time here, but I just don't know how much. Because I got a really good IST in my PB. Okay.
Hey! Mom? Yeah!
What Breath of the Wild sound haunts me the most? I think it's probably Link slipping down a slope. That one is evil. Whoever came up with it. Because it's just like, it's infuriating. And also the animation of it, like you can't do anything. It's just like, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that like matches that.
Ho. Ha.
Yeah. What's up, BB? Okay, shoot arrow, save, load, yeah. Okay, 15 seconds. Yeah, that's not bad. I will say that's fine. Because, like, 15 seconds means, yeah, lost time, but that's not the end of the world. Alright. Well, this is not, like, the greatest start I've ever had. But it is a start. Hey, what's up, Cosney? Happy Halloween, the king of media. Drop, pick up, talk to you.
Hi.
Save reload. Like this. So save, reload. Right, and then we swap here.
Maha. Ha ha. Oh. Oh. Maha. Ha ha. Maha. Hi. Ha ha. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I think this isn't too bad. Like, as a start, this is actually fine.
Maha.
Yo, I'm on the big screen. Let's go.
Hi.
I was feeling a little cramped, yeah, on that mobile screen.
Ha ha. Oh. 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 Maha. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Hey. Ha ha.
It's probably your favorite side quest. Like, building the house? I feel like usually people say Terrytown.
Maha. Hey.
Consider it a part of that. I mean, isn't this part separate? Like, you just have to buy the house to complete Terrytown? Like, the actual upgrades are a separate thing.
Ha ha.
But yeah, Terrytown's great.
Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Oh.
feel like Tears of the Kingdom didn't have too many like long side quests. Breath of the Wild didn't either. But like what? Is Lurelin the longest? I guess if you count like, I don't know, the pen quests were interesting, but they're all like kind of separate.
Mohawk. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Like the pen quests were like the cast quests. I guess they were typically more involved, right? Thank you, MZ. Dude, so many people have a strong feeling about the crazy flower lady.
Mohawk.
But I feel like I never, I don't know, like, I think I got kicked out of the flower patch once, and then made it to the shrine and was like, oh, okay. That's right, I am wearing a costume. I figured the run's not RTA, because we're doing an RTA run on the 5th. So I gotta dress up. I liked getting beat up by her over and over. Hey yo. You housing monster. We listen and we don't judge. True. Speak for yourself. What's up, Nomathia? Noman doesn't listen and does judge. Yes, this is true. What, are you gonna judge him for doing that? Kind of a checkmate situation. No. Oh, this PBs and you get free engagement? Well. Even if it PBs, I'm not necessarily gonna like post it on the main channel. We'll see. It'd have to be like a really good run, I think. Which, it's not looking like it will be. It's positioned right on your way to Impa, so I think most people who found it had no way of cheesing it. I mean, like, what is there to cheese? Don't you just, like, walk through the flower maze? A generous gift of 10 million May coins. I'm starting to think maybe these May coins aren't that valuable. I don't know. What do you mean? I mean, you seem to be giving out like a lot of May coins. What do those convert to in USD? See, we talked about this yesterday, and they don't. I think at best you can convert them to Nook Miles, which is a Animal Crossing currency. I don't remember if we had a conversion rate, but I don't think you can then convert Nook Miles to USD super easily, especially nowadays. There was an update though announced, right? So maybe the hype will be back. Did someone say hater? Yeah, it's true. No man. Does hating on things bring you joy? I feel like this headband is too tight. Where did I get such a wonderful headband? It was given to me by somebody a while ago. I just never wore it. For various reasons. So I don't actually know where it came from. Presumably some, like, Etsy store or something. Just because I'm rich on May coins doesn't mean they don't have value. I'm a gazillionaire, you see. Yes, well... I don't know. If the conversion rate Or if it only converts to Nook Miles, I don't think Nook Miles are particularly valuable at the moment. And typically when there's, you know, I guess if you're like not spending the May coins at all, then, you know, it's essentially like your May coins don't impact the market at all. In which case they might as well not exist. But if you were to then flood the market with, you know, giving people millions and millions of May coins, then there would just be inflation. The price of goods would go up, although at this point I don't know that there's any goods you could buy with May coins. I'm new to this rug pull stuff. Oh, my bad. Good luck on your endeavors. I'm sure you'll 10x your value. At the expense of everyone else involved. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Yes. That is the game. Yeah, happy Halloween, Ineptitudinous. Yeah, we clutched up on that run. You know, it wasn't the best run ever, but it works. A 10-0 tower, I'm already losing time. Really? I don't think I ever missed that. Oh boy. Why am I losing so much time? I don't think my BTB to Atenna was... I guess it was pretty costly. Dang, that actually kind of stinks, but it's fine. You're trying to count Koroks? Well, once we start completing shrines, there's a Korok counter. I think currently we have, what, one... No, we have 4, I think, by the time you get to IST. And then you leave. And then in Hateno you do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Now 6 more. We might be at 10. What happened during IST? I lost time. And like, not even that much. It was only like 15 seconds. Maybe. I think you're afflicted by brain rot. A little, I would say a little bit more than that. Maybe a lot full. The first step in recovery is, you know, realizing you have a problem. So, I believe you can overcome it. Yo, what's up, Bumko? Happy Halloween, Xenogoku. Thank you, Brentus. Yeah, it was alright. Not too bad. Yeah, that one is an interesting Korok, right? Because it's actually pretty unique. I don't think there are many other, if any, Koroks that require you to use stasis. Right, because I don't think you can... Well, there might be a way to get it. I mean, I guess if you use cryo, you could build yourself a bridge. But yeah, basically, it is... It is a tough Korok. Where normally they don't allow, or they don't force you to do anything like too advanced there. Would never have used stasis. Wait, so what did you do, Brentus? Oh, we got cooked a little bit. Get owned. this one's coming over here. Oh, I guess there are others that require you to use cryo? Actually, is that true? Like the ones on the bridge. We always use cryo, drop down, and go from there. Okay. Interesting. Dang. Farron Tower. Yeah, like that's 30 seconds off gold. Yeah, why is that 30 seconds off gold? Oh, okay, that Korok wasn't great. I mean, it's gotta be Faroche, right? Essentially, if I get lucky on Faroche, then all of the dragon parts land in the same spot, and then I can wind bomb. Instead of having to wind bomb over to the other side, I can just wind bomb directly to the tower, and that is a decent time save. Please, please, buddy. It's not that hard. Which tower's the worst? Hmm. The one with all the wizrobes around it. That's the one with the like wizrobes and Lizalfos. Yeah, that was not good. It was actually bad. And that was also pretty bad. Well, whatever. Yeah, Ridgeland Tower. I mean, like, what would you... Is there any tower that could even compete? Hateno Tower has a bunch of thorns. And if it's raining, then you can't just, like, fire arrow them. Oh, that's like Hyrule Fuel Tower. Actually, what do they call that tower? But yeah, it's in Hyrule Field. Central Tower, yes, that makes more sense. Didn't know how to parry things. Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh.
And now you know. I am not very good at wind bombs today. Yep. Huge gaming cup. Hey, thank you, Z-Boy. Yeah, Impa's... I feel like Impa's... He's too old for that kind of thing. You're like, oh, okay. Probably seen a lot in her day. Especially with like Pura. Kobe. Wait, isn't that the wrong spelling? What was it now? You threw me for a loop. I was like, huh? Why are you typing Kobe? My mind jumped to... Oh, it's raining here? Really? That's unfortunate. It doesn't really matter, but... Yeah, the first Kobe I thought of was a character from One Piece. Yep. Okay, that looks like a... Like, this must be a good wind bomb, right? Yeah, that's good enough. That'll make it in one. The thing is, I don't know if, like, is it worth it to make it in one? When I could instead intentionally do 2 wind bombs, but have them potentially be easier and faster. And I would guess that it is worth it to do it in 1 wind bomb, but not by much. Totally fine. I have 20 million. See, I just feel like we're diluting. You know? If the exchange rate here is 20 million May coins for peanut M&Ms. Do you have more than me? I don't think I have any, right? I did not take the offer. Oh, apparently I have 100 million. Right, I remember that, but I'm also not running Tears of the Kingdom Hundo, so yeah. Like, get an actually good wind bomb, please. Nope, that is not what I would call an actually good wind bomb. Ah! Please, man. I can only take so much, like, mediocre gameplay before I actually start losing it. Okay, well, I have to now eat this, and then we might as well eat this here. Of course, I get the decent wind bomb right at the end after. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, anytime you see Link immediately stop from a wind bomb, that's a speed cap. Yo, what's up, Heedy? Hello, Amphibembi. Yeah, I've somehow managed to get an even worse start today. I was really not expecting this. Right, because, like, last run, I actually started off on a Wednesday. Which you would assume, with it being Wednesday. Okay, we'll just... I would not be as warmed up. Okay, we'll just do average. I don't like looking at the Halloween splits. So it's technically a really good wind bomb. The game just doesn't allow it. Well, I feel like that's a bad way of looking at it. Also, it's not necessarily like speed a speed cap isn't necessarily about your like horizontal speed. There's also, I think, spin speed, which contributes. So like Link spinning, if that happens too fast, then like you can also get stopped. I don't think it's all about horizontal speed. Happy Hundoween Gravel. And yeah, it's like you have to work within the rules of the game, so um yeah, it'd be interesting if we had some way of turning off the speed cap and seeing like how that would change the run, but we just can't do that. So I mean, maybe somebody could mod it, but I'm also scared of like if you turn off the speed cap and then still have BLSS, that would be terrifying, and I actually wouldn't want that. How is Maycoin any different to USD? It's all numbers, ain't it? See, the difference between Maycoin and USD is that people associate and give USD value, where Maycoin, as far as I can tell, is only recognized by like one person. Super speedy BLSS would be awesome. See, but then you have to think about how if there's no speed cap, you just have to be sliding or like flicking the whole time, because you can go faster and faster. I think there would probably be like a point at which, like a sweet spot, right? More like a soft speed cap. In that, if you go too fast, the game can't load, right? So you wouldn't actually want to go as fast as possible, because then the world loads would probably be horrendous. So there's probably some like some sweet spot there if there were literally no speed cap. Yeah, you could probably clip if you went fast enough with a BLSS. Which I guess that's kind of interesting, right? How does... You can BTB into a wall and have it clip you through the wall, right?
You're here.
So I'm wondering...
If so,
Right, BLSS goes, I think, as fast as BTBs do.
that guy.
But I don't think you can just BLSS into a wall and clip. There's some other part of it that is important. Thank you, Drew.
There are 4.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna continue this run past today. I just have a feeling
There are 3.
that it's not in the cards. Which is fine.
There are 2.
Yeah, it's up, Quady.
Just
$14.44.
that. I want you to flap to it.
Yeah, I guess 14.44. That is pretty slow. Right, compared to my PB. I feel like usually you try to compare to like balanced, and then it ends up giving you some like crazy
His aim is dead on. Watch yourself.
comparison that's not very accurate. Yeah, eat. Yeah, the dungeon strats are really cool. Yeah, that is true. And it's funny because, like, I think Meadow is actually cooler when you have access to DLSS. It's weapon modifier corruption. So I'm gonna make a super powered bow. Alright, let's see. Claymore. Fish scale. Pot lid. Save. Pick up bows. Drop fish and scale. Eat both meals and then reload. Okay. Shoot arrow save. I think I did that right. Okay, shoot arrow save. Yeah, I did it right. Okay. Drop last 2 shields. Wood. Alright, unequip Claymore. Unequip, oh my god, Eagle Bow. Drop that, do that, drop. Cycle scale. Eat the first 2 meals, reload, good. Okay, we save time over average, which is not necessarily that. Yeah, whatever. Drop, equip. Huh? Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's good enough. Oh, happy Halloween, Glizzy. Yo, what's up, bird? Where could he be? That slacker. No way. Hold on. Nice. Just reset. Man, I am not cooking today. It's gonna lose time too. Yeah, it's a petite. think I'm supposed to, like, swap that. Like, if I swap the order that I shoot those balloons, I can more consistently double up. Okay. No, you have to... Does this make it in one? No, I don't think so. Oh, you have to close the game there to get rid of the inventory corruption earlier. Otherwise, certain things don't work. Like your champion abilities. In this case, it would really just be Mido. Or, Rivali's Gale. Sure. Yeah, the Omega Bow is really fun. Hey, thank you, Bird. Yeah, honestly, it's been kind of surprising to me how much faster I've been getting. And I don't know, it makes me question like how much time the Switch 2 actually saves. Because, I don't know, it's gotta be like 10 minutes or something. Yeah, there's like less lag, faster loading screens. Those are like the big things. But yeah, my initial estimate was like pretty small time save, maybe like in the realm of 5 minutes. Which is like still considerable, but you know, I've PB'd by like, what is it, 16 minutes, I think? At this point. Without like too much trouble. And while I know that like my 1447 wasn't like the most optimized thing ever, it was also like fairly good at the time. So I don't know. So yeah, I am kind of curious. I want to go and make an actual comparison. But it is also fairly mundane. Because I'd have to like go in and compare every single load screen, which like might be able to automate that a little bit. Then the automation would require some work. All right, there's a gold, a jold, perhaps. Yeah, like I'm like shifting the headband every so often because it's like squeezing my brain. Thank you, Spaceman. G Hurrah, yeah. That one's a cool shrine. Not like the shrine itself, but like the puzzle to get in. Because it's like, you wouldn't expect, well, casually, like, you try it out, rolling snowballs down, like, the slope, and it's kind of annoying, because it's, like, a bunch of trial and error. But then in the speedrun, you just, like, you roll one snowball and then stasis launch it. Oh my goodness. Happy Halloween, Cloud. Did Feet Guy show up here yet? No, he has not. Yeah, we all know who you're talking about. Unless it's actually not wreck. Were you referring to somebody else? Oliver Dreams YouTube. Okay. different... A different chatter, I see. I will be honest. I 100% thought you were talking about wreck. Alright, I'll keep an eye out. Appreciate the warning. Yeah, there have been some weirdos. Mikey said he banned this guy already. Oliver Dreams YT. Or VT. I could... around here. Yeah, I can check that. Ban the previous account. Yeah, because there have been some feet people before. Yo, it's a block. Nice. What's up, Blinky? Oh, you know, it's the internet. Yeah, things happen. Okay, wait. Oh man, wait, 816? Hold on. Okay, I've actually looked into the profile we're talking about, right? And they've had one mod action. So far, and it's a timeout by Mikey. But yeah, their two messages were from, what is that? 8/16/2025. And they're about what you would expect. So I think technically they're not banned. Although, why does it say I can't follow them? What is the... Not that I would want to, but it's weird that it's like grayed out, that I'm not allowed to follow their account. Are they like banned or something? That's annoying. Yeah, number 1 and then immediately number 99. Nice. You're just showing that, you know, you've got range. Not only can you be the the best in the lobby, you can also be the worst. Well, not the worst, right? There's 100 people. Yo, huge. Yeah, I got cooked this month. I did not complete the event set.
Oh.
I was one away, and yeah, this time around I didn't have enough to, or I didn't play efficiently enough to clear the event like twice around, which would have given me, I think, another at least 2 chances, probably. But yeah, that's how it goes. But I got, I got enough, I think. It's fine. Yeah, for the blue dahlias, I actually got super lucky. There was this one day that we went out to like eat some pizza, and I noticed we're in an area with a lot of big flowers, and so I bloomed like a couple of them with the blue petals and managed to actually get blue dahlias from both. No, that was Korok number 69 actually. Yo, it's a penguin. See, and that one I know because if you check the Korok count on my splits, it's 69, and there's only one Korok in that split. Yep. Which, like, come on, 69 is the funny number. I don't even know what that means. Are we talking like the... Imagine like the 2... Yeah, the 2 emote, right? But with different numbers. Were you actually trying to count all the Koroks up to that point? Your 7-year-old hates the meme, mission accomplished? Oh, snap. Congrats, Blinky. You've succeeded. Yeah, like, what is good parenting? I think that's a good sign. Your actual commander deck is not lining up with the one you have online. Just like print the cards. You got yourself winning speedrun streamer of the year. I would be shocked if I got like any nomination of any sort. Even just people like voting for me. I feel like I'm not. Not popular enough for that kind of thing. You've made changes and can't work out what's different. Oh, I see it. I think your problem might be that you don't have a Black Lotus IRL and online, surely. Surely you do. You actually have one IRL and not online. Oh, I see it. Yeah. And you've put it in your deck, obviously. No sleeves. Just play with it. I wonder what the lowest value you could get from selling a Black Lotus is. Like if it was really beat up. They didn't come in sleeves, why would you put it in one? That's so true. It is in fact just a piece of cardboard, you know? Yeah, we've got a bunch of cards. But like didn't take care of like any of them. I don't think we sleeved like any of the decks. But I also don't know how valuable the cards would be if we had kept them in like pretty good condition. But it's one of those things where, in hindsight, you know, if you collect it, it could go up in value a lot, but that's not quite how it works. Just leave those cards alone. Will do. Hey, what's up, Ellum Jax? No way, a 10 stream watch streak? That's kind of crazy. Oh, that was huge. Huge gaming.
Oh. Hmm. That?
True. It dedicated to the task.
Oh.
Thank you for the good luck. And have a good lurk. Ooh, you ever notice how luck and lurk are one letter apart?
Don't fall behind.
The 5-year-old wanted to listen to this specific song. They've got good taste.
You all right? Ah.
Sandstorm by Darude? Wait, is that the... What's the Pokemon's name? Zarude? I mean, honestly, it's a classic, right? We're gonna change the weather. Oh, you better not, Onyx. Unless you're changing it to sunny all the time.
Well, you should.
Thank you for the good luck. No one's ever asked for that one before.
One thing.
Dang. Wait, what kinds of... Yeah, what kind of songs are preschoolers requesting?
Head over.
In my head, like a 5-year-old can't do much of anything. Frozen, wheels on the bus. They do go round and round. Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. I still have not seen that.
There are 4.
It was Zach.
There are 3.
What up, Twizzy?
There are 2.
So the worst costumes in history. Uh-oh. Like, how bad are we talking? 2 kids each dressed as a number. Hmm. Oh man. Anybody? There's a certain somebody I'm thinking of right now. Yeah, oh, thank you, Slush.
You're ready.
Maybe, is that what the 7 in your username is?
Well done. Take a good overcome.
So yeah, Onyx, it's seems to be a bit of a
Thing
trend.
is fast. Watch yourself.
There we go. Now that is an ideal T-pose. What's up, Zist? Thank you for the good Lex. Wait, that was a really good number S. I think that should save time. Perhaps even gold. First try, thingamajig. I didn't get lucky on the other thing. It was up, Staunch?
Oh. Phew.
Like, I swear it's gotta be 5, right? I've been doing this wrong.
Ah. Ah.
Yeah, it just seems like that first one. I never make it. Or rather, I never make it far enough. Because, like, you can definitely have it go farther. Yo, what's up, Linky Boyo? Yeah, I could imagine. I was actually thinking about this earlier. It's like, what was it? The last time I trick-or-treated was probably maybe like freshman year of high school. And then after I stopped trick-or-treating, I think that was it for like Halloween celebration type stuff. And I was always, we would go to like this, you know, a friend's house for like the Halloween party, and then from there, like they were on the street that had all the good candy. But you know, there were people in the house like handing out candy, but I was always the one going out trick-or-treating because I was the youngest. Yo, Cubs, thank you for the raid. What were y'all up to? Happy Halloween. Hints of Cronus. Hello, Curious. Yeah, you'll hear a lot of yahaha today. It's gonna work. All right, I'll take it. Not really a thing over here. Yeah, I could imagine. It seems like a, I don't know, an American thing. Bad rando seeds. Isn't that the point? You gotta find the worst seed imaginable. That's the real goal of Rando. Well, as someone who hasn't done any randomizers. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, we're like we're bringing it back. Because at this point, yeah, I was hoping that I would be decently ahead. We haven't done that. Because yeah, it's like this start was not great. And my PB start was not great. And we are behind my PB start. So the idea was that today I would get like a really, really good one. However, that has not happened. So yeah, I don't know. I think if I'm not ahead after day 1, I'm definitely not continuing. But maybe even if I'm not ahead by that much. Just because, like, I don't know, tomorrow's Saturday, so I think they're doing Saturday, Sunday as the run would be good. Yeah, I don't remember if it rained. I mean, it must have rained for like at least one of the Halloweens. But I don't know. The good thing about California always being in a drought is that I guess you don't have as high a chance of Halloween being ruined. Dang. Yeah, this is further left than I think. I think it's like this one's further left, and then this one's not. No. Yeah, they're both like slightly. I mean, this one's only slightly left. Yeah, the Tauti. It's already November 1st. Yeah, it's I mean, I guess it's getting there. Is it Tati? Okay, I thought... Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'm stupid. Is that not how you spell Tau, like the Greek letter? Go Dodgers. How's the game going? I actually have no idea who I'm rooting for. It's going to Game 7. I mean, that's exciting. Yeah, I guess it would have been... Oh, okay. It would have been... I would have understood it better if you had said tot as in, like, hit or tot. T-O-T and then E. I guess. But now I know. fun fact, the reason I turned off, or one of the reasons I turned off the names on follower, or no, I guess it was more like the reason I stopped thanking follows as a streamer was because it is hard to pronounce every single name correct on the internet. I'm supposed to have this. Like, what kind of a name is MZ? I think I got that one first try at least. Well, now you can just say it's pronounced like the team in Pokemon Legends EA. Oh no. Yeah, what's up, Debo? It was a 4-minute PB, I think. So, like, not bad. Rude in what way? Like, wow, your candy sucks. You don't even have nerds gummy clusters. Banging on the door aggressively, ringing the door multiple times before your mom can get there. Yeah, that's cringe. Personally, when I was a trick-or-treater, if there was a bowl that says take one, I take one.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Okay, it's just more of a reason to not continue this run after today. Oh no, not the inflatable dinosaur. I saw some cat YouTube channel where it's like, yeah, one of their like top viewed videos was how all of their cats would react to the dinosaur. I browse a lot of cat YouTube channels. Not really. Like, this is one that my brother found. But yeah, it's also like, it's not gonna be the best mathematically possible way to 100% the game, because like that's an impossible problem. Oh. I wonder if a reload is faster. You need to learn to respect your elders. Oh, this is kind of crazy, is it not? Like, why am I failing this so often? What happened? Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's it. I've never had this much trouble with this wind bomb since I was told about this setup. The tried and true method to getting banned is to say something stupid when I mess up. I mean, it's not bad luck. It's more like my muscle memory for this wind bomb had been working, and then all of a sudden setup expires, and then not much you can do. I also don't really know a good backup. Like, there might be a way to... This better. Like, if I go here, right? Potentially, I could just do a wind bomb from here. I kind of wonder if I could do this. That looks possible, but it's not great. Honestly, it's not even the ceiling that's the problem. Well, the ceiling is part of the problem. But the real issue is that this is not connected to the wall, right? It's floating. So, because of that, I can't just slam myself against the back wall and then land. Like where the monk is, I have to precisely wind bomb so that I'll like hit the edge of the cage or like hit the part in front of monk, and then I'll stay here. Because yeah, most of the time the shrines are like, or the monk platform is not floating. In the middle of the room. I mean, at this point, this is probably a decent backup if I land down here. 'Cause that's gonna be more guaranteed. But like, I don't really know why this wasn't, or why this isn't working. Because this has been working like a charm up until now. Like, down A used to be my least favorite shrine. And then I started doing this wind bomb, and then it became not so bad. But I've been having a lot more trouble with it. Yeah, so like if something like that happens, then I could do this. The problem is you have to wait so long. I guess it's not that big of an issue though, because yeah, that's a better backup if I mess up. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it isn't as bad as it looks right now. I am not supposed to be messing this wind bomb up. Like, if you look back at all of the Hundo runs that I've done up to this point, I think I've only messed it up in one other run. Or at least the recent round of Hundo. It's just one of those things where, you know, your setup expires, and then there's not too much you can do in the moment. Now we have a backup, so like even if I mess this up next run, I should only lose probably like 40 seconds or so. Right, because that happens, and then Wait. Well, okay. What if I run over here? Yeah, I could do the wind bomb from here, probably. Okay. So, like, it should be alright. How come the strat is not to aim directly for the blue wall? So if you aim for the blue wall, there's a chance that you bounce off of it and then roll off the side. Like, it works, but I found that this is more consistent because essentially if you actually launch yourself kind of here, right above the end of the shrine, there's an invisible wall. And yeah, I've definitely had Link roll off the side. See, like, that was quite close. So if I had rolled at all, it would have gone off the edge. That's another thing, right? Like, if they made this platform a little bit, like, larger. See, like, this is what the wind bomb's supposed to look like. And I even get a ragdoll cancel out of it, because I think it goes through the, like, invisible wall. Yeah, what's up? Officer, are you starting to think sub 14 is possible? Well, it's possible with my it's possible to get a sub 14 sub of best. And like, does that technically mean that sub 14 is possible? Yes, but I don't think we're at the point where a human's gonna be playing that well. Dang, I'm like really not sure why this is not working. But at least I do have a better backup than before. Like, at this point, I would go over here. And then do a little like this, probably. Do you think it would be easier if you could do it in 1 hour sessions? I mean, I guess, but like, you'd also have to. It'd be weird. Because, like, there is some level of stopping and starting means you're gonna, like, not be warmed up as much. And while you could warm up the segment that you do before you do it, I don't know, I feel like it's... I guess that probably would be easier. You just have to make sure you do... You're, like, doubling the amount of time, I guess. And then it feels less legit, I guess. Right? Like, if you were to... Yeah, you're not allowed to do it. But, you know, if you could, then it would be easier. Yeah, you can technically do that, I think, in Tears of the Kingdom Hundo. But the break rules for Breath of the Wild Hundo, yeah, they don't allow you to Do it that way. Yeah, I think the backup is... Yeah, it's good that I know the backup now. Huh? Oh my goodness. It's Halloween, isn't it? Spooky. Ooh. All right. Hmm. Yo, what's up, Karen? Oh, wait. Check this out. This is a backup. I think this is the one I had tried last time. I felt like I had remembered something that was like kind of cool that you could do. Like, imagine you do this as a backup. Right? There's a treasure chest right here. Oh, you know, you might actually be able to make it with just a wall jump. But if you do, like... Push that out of the way. Okay, not quite that. But you see the vision, right? Wouldn't that be so cool? Yeah, you could probably wall jump. But I feel like it'd be more fun if you could do this without a wall jump. Because at that point you're using like technology. Oh, come on. I feel like it's harder than I'm expecting to be able to like jump onto this treasure chest. Alright, there we are. What? It's got like a lip. Like that should have been it. But it was like preventing me from climbing up. You can see it, I guess, right? There is technically a little part of it protruding from the edge. Again, Tati, I'm trying to do it without using... You can't do this without a glitch active. Oh, once landing? But even then, I feel like I'd rather it be... That still feels kind of like... Right, a casual player is not going to be doing that. I feel like this is possible. Yeah, but I think the problem is that these have a little lip that like prevents you from jumping onto it. Wait, can you do... No, I don't think you could. Hop. Happy Halloween, Karen. Oh, wait, was the other thing... I feel like there was some other, maybe, big brain strat I had. Oh, it was probably this. Yeah. Yeah, I have to remember there being some, like, I've had trouble with this shrine before, and there is some thing I did, and I think it was that, probably. Yeah, I think you can technically also wall jump this. Like that, this is probably enough clearance. Although, you might run into issues with the whip. Yeah, he like hits his head. But yeah, like a Fosbury flop off of the treasure chest, because I think without it, you can't get high enough. That was a little bit more sauce than I was expecting. You see those videos of people like skating around in Tears of the Kingdom? Let's see, maybe 25 of those. So it's like 50 per stamina meal. And there's 800 durability. Cause yeah, the thing about this claymore is that it we've modified it to have the durability of the Hylian shield. So like it's just not gonna break throughout the full run. But do we have enough stamina to like break it? Need infinite durability shields in Breath of the Wild. I think you can like I forget what it's called. It's like essentially using hold. Well, do you even need to do that? You overload and dupe them. Well, okay, so there's like hold prompt entanglement, right? Where you yeah, if you use hold prompt entanglement to or prompt entanglement to essentially equip the shield, but well, I guess it's not infinite durability is the thing. Because yeah, if you use prompt entanglement, you can equip the shield on a different, like using a different slot. And so when the shield breaks, it won't have actually used up the shield in your inventory. There we are. No, that's a Tears of the Kingdom thing. In Breath of the Wild, it doesn't work the same way. So anyway, we do have enough. We have like plenty. Holy. The funny thing is, we have like so much. stamina food that like I can literally spin and break my claymore in one spin, but I only use like 1 or 2, I think. Stamina meals throughout the run, ideally. All right. I think I'm just gonna call it. Um, 190% run for funsies. No, I think I'm good. All right, I think I will send you guys off to Axel. Thank you all for watching. Have a happy Halloween for anyone who's still in a time zone where it's October 31st. But yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna go play Pokemon or something, and we'll be back tomorrow starting an actual run. Yeah, I don't know. That was a weird. It's a weird failure. I don't know. Maybe I'll practice this a little bit more, but give him some good luck. I think he's doing a randomizer, so that should be fun. And I'll catch you later. Bye.